Hello, fantasy friends, and welcome back to Lyra After Dark, where I tell you the stories I've been sitting on, the ones that involve people you might know, and at least one of us may have shown poor judgment. Today we'll talk about Poppy of From Blood and Ash fame. Okay, the Poppy story. I've been asked about this, and I've been cautious about telling it publicly because some of the people involved are still, you know what? It was long enough ago, we're fine, I'm telling it. I met Poppy during what was supposed to be a quiet information-gathering trip to the mortal lands. I was there on fae business, minor, a contract renewal with a local hedge witch, nothing dramatic. And I stopped at a tavern because I had time and I wanted a drink, and sometimes even ancient fae just want to sit somewhere warm and mind their business. Poppy was already there. I didn't know who she was immediately, but I knew something was about to happen because there's an energy certain people carry, this particular vibration of destiny and barely contained chaos, and she had it in abundance. She was sitting at a corner table, eyes sharp, watching the room, and there was a knife visible at her hip that she was clearly comfortable with, which I respected immediately. We ended up talking because a man at the bar said something extremely stupid in a very loud voice about a woman sitting alone. And Poppy and I both responded at exactly the same moment. Me with a minor glamour that made his drink taste like seawater. Her with a look that could have stripped paint. And we made eye contact across the tavern, and that was that. We were going to be friends. The universe had decided. What I did not anticipate was that the stupid man had friends, several of them, and that those friends had grievances that went significantly beyond the original stupid comment and extended to the general management of that particular village by leaders who absolutely deserved to be complained about. And Poppy, once she understood what was actually happening, because she asked questions, sharp ones, the kind that get to the truth fast, was not going to sit quietly with that information. I want to be clear. I tried to counsel a measured approach. I said we should gather more information. I said we should think strategically. I said I had other places to be, and surely she did too. She stood on a chair, in the tavern, and she spoke. And by the time she was done, half the room was crying. A quarter of the room was furious in a productive and directed way. And the remaining quarter started singing something that became, within a week, a rallying song for a movement that I genuinely had not predicted when I sat down for a quiet drink 40 minutes earlier. I didn't even get to finish my wine. What I will tell you about Poppy, and I say this with complete sincerity and deep affection, is that she cannot help it. She sees something wrong and her entire being orients toward fixing it, immediately, personally, with her whole chest and probably a knife. There is no halfway with her. There is no, let's be cautious. There is, this is wrong, I have a chair to stand on, watch me. I stayed for 3 more days. I helped where I could. A few glamours, some between realm intelligence. One very satisfying contract renegotiation on behalf of people who'd been badly dealt with. The hedge witch had to wait. She understood eventually. The song is still being sung, by the way. 3 different versions now. I checked. None of them mention me, which is frankly a historical oversight, but Poppy gets the whole ballad, and she deserves every word of it. I miss her. She is exhausting and magnificent, and the realm is genuinely better for her presence in it, standing on chairs and all.